So Lauren is alive. How? Does that mean Effie's a traitor? Or Effie just can't get the job done? Okay, so we open with Lauren waking up in the hospital. So yeah, Effie just don't know how to finish somebody off. So Effie had put her in the trunk of a car and pushed it into the water. But some guy walking his dog called the popo and saved her butt. I love that it's Effie's mistake. I am loving it. But this girl probably gonna end up getting killed because you know Sax's loose lips sink a whole bunch of ships. He probably gonna get the happy he's stupping disbarred. So the lawyer Sax is stupping is like, look, we know that you think it was Effie, but you can't be sure because you was unconscious. But what do you know about Tariq? She says, I don't have any proof he was working with Effie. Over with Kane and Noma's henchmen. Child, all this shade on Americans. Where are you from? You better not say Uganda. You better not. Oh, God. So they talking about where they gonna move this product, and Weston's gonna say, I could take it to my dad's office. You shouldn't even be touching product hot as you are. So we got Sax and the lawyer, he's stooping to have a little scene, and she's like, you ain't getting no puss till I get some information. Over at Weston Holdings, Kiki getting harassed by the trust fund intern and the 40-year-old teenagers coming to her rescue. Oh, God, the romance between these, it's just so not necessary. This sorry little Succession plot line, we don't need it. But I can see one of the guys that's harassing Kiki, he gonna end up setting him up to be the one that sells the drugs. Yep, Braden set him up with incendiary content on his computer. I knew he was going down. Lord, now that he's been her knight in shining armor, she gonna give up her shiny panties. Predictable. Girl, he planted alt-right material on his computer and a tiki torch in his desk. Not a tiki torch in the desk. Oh my God. The poor tiki torch company, they were like, for years, we were just a symbol of backyard fun and gatherings. And now we're associated with racism. That's sad. Oh, gosh, she gonna give him some puss in the elevator right after. Oh, ew. Oh, come on. The writing is normally so good. We gonna fast forward. I can't even. This is just not good. He gets to his internship with Tate, and the girl from his colonial studies class is there. And Tate lets Baby Bop know, yeah, you too hot right now. You ain't gonna bring in the kind of money I need. Back at Casa Tejada, Kane's trying to get his pappy to move some of that weight, and he's like, no to no ma. Kane says, oh, Drew didn't tell you? Oh, I guess Drew's too busy with his boyfriend's bussy. You know they still haven't broken up. He was with him the night Mecca's soldiers attacked us. And he's been to the penthouse. And you think he's ready to be king? It's me. Child, he called you and goes straight to voicemail. Drew's on bussy time. Lorenzo said, hold on, you just tried to kill me with Mecca. Don't think I forgot. Pepperidge Farm remembers. So Lorenzo said, Kane, you want to get back in my good graces? Find Zeke's killer. And then I might want to look up in your face again. All right, but you never know how that could turn out for you. Over at Casa del Bussy, Drew is packing up his boyfriend for OKC. Oh, and he's inviting him to his signing tomorrow as his +1. But, you know, an actual +1 as his date, as his boo. So with our motley crew, they're fretting about the fact that Tariq lost this internship and now he's got to find another one. Weston offers him one down at his daddy company, but Tariq thinks it's all about selling drugs. He's like, no, this is legit. So he go on and take it because he ain't got no choice. However, when he leaves the room, the 40-year-old teenager tells Effie, look, we should tell him that we offed his heifer. Little do they know, she's not as off as they think. Effie, however, is like, we gonna take that to the grave or to the court. Probably to the court. Over with Kane, he's torturing Mecca's pilot and bodyguard to try to get some information on who killed Zeke. They give him a description that sounds like his pappy, but you know slow Kane, he might not put two and two together. Oh, Lord, so now his pappy yelling at him for bringing Tariq here. I really don't need this half-ass succession plot line. Hold on. Braden, how you gonna say it's not good for the bottom line? That's all you guys care about. You're at work. You're at work, so yeah, you gonna care about the bottom line. You're at work. After a little drug dealing montage, we go over to Stansford where Diana is asking that weird TA's assistant for a book. Oh Lord, he gonna offer her a job doing what? Meanwhile, in Manhattan, we've got Monet and her range. Mary J. Blige has been preparing for this role her whole life. I'm happy for her. Especially since she got away from Ken Don't. Oh, and it's Kevin Costner pulling her over. Oh, God, why you gonna tell this heifer you got her on cam footage near Carrie Milgram's apartment? Why wouldn't you keep that under your toop? Don't tell her you coming for her. You gonna get got. Oh, goodness. The 40-year-old teenager is smart. Over at the Western Court, he sees the interns going to do some cocaine, and he's like, you know what? Let me put Tariq right in front of him so that he'll see how easy it is to sell here. So it's his idea, not mine. I see you, 40-year-old teenager. I see you. When did cocaine become fashionable again? It was out for so long. Weed was the thing. Now it's all about cocaine. Child, no thank you. I will have some Pepto-Bismol, though. So that night, we're out with all the Succession people at a strip club, and they all doing blow. Yep, and his plan has worked. He's telling Tariq, I thought about what you said, and I agree we shouldn't shit where we eat. I moved 2 bricks at the country club. Ooh, you sly and shyster. But I really better get that Pepto-Bismol. Lord, but now we got Andre getting beat up and tagged with spray paint by GTO. But you left him living? When do they ever leave people living on this show? Oh, I bet you this was a little warning from Kane or the Pappy, because it was over by Everett's dorm. Back at Casa Teata, Lorenzo said, well, whoever did this to Drew could have been the one that killed Zeke. Kane's like, I'm not so sure, but they do look alike. Back at school, Diana's finding out what job the guy had for her, and it's not creepy. It's just sweatshirt sales in the school gift shop. Those do be some good paying jobs. Oh, he asked her what's her favorite candy. He guessed 100 grand. 100 grands are not bad. As I've gotten older, I love a Reese's Pieces, which I'm kind of ticked about because I never see them in the store. And, whatchamacallit and Bar None are my favorite candy bars. Also Mars bars. But, ooh, a whatchamacallit or a Bar None? Give me those early 90s candy bars. Now, what on earth? Oh, Braden's even slyer than we thought. The 40-year-old teenager paid Tate off to have Prashandra work there so that way he could get baby Bop to move the weight. Over with the lawyer that Sax is stripping and closed-mouthed chunky heel. They don't think they have enough. Closed-mouthed chunky heels boss doesn't think they have enough to warrant a task force for Rico. Oh Lord, but in walks Kevin Costner with some infamame. And he lets them know Officer Ramirez was working with Monet, and Monet is the queen pin. Please let me testify. Over with Kane, he goes to the GTO, GFO, GMA, whoever. That gang they killed last season, but the one who just attacked Drew, he go to get him and bring him home so that Lorenzo can pin Zeke's murder on him. But I don't think Kane's buying it, but he gonna go along with it. So Kane go on and kill him and take some of his jury. But what does the jury mean? He looked at it like it had significance. Over with Basketball Bussy because Drew got beat up, he's broken up with. He said, who'd you get jumped by this time? I think Basketball Bussy is right. You need to break it off before you end up beat up. But then Drew gets a message from Baby Bop to meet him downtown. Oh, yeah, Lorenzo planted that jury on him because when they bring him for Monique to kill him, he's got Zeke's championship ring on him. But that don't make no sense according to what the pilot said. So Monique kill him, but she's still angry. Over with Sax, he's snooping through Method Man's office. Child, you gonna get caught and fired. He does find his secret celly. Ooh, and he makes the call to see who's on the other end, and he finds out it's Monet Tejada, and she's like, it's not a good time, Davis. I know everything I need to know about Zeke. She just spilling the tea. Meanwhile, we got Effie making a new course correct called Course Perfect. And we end it with Kane telling his pappy, I know that you threw this guy in front of Monet to act like you ain't killed Zeke, because I know you killed Zeke since you got your taillight fixed. Lorenzo, you should have been offed him. Oh, and Kane knows Zeke never wore that ring, so it couldn't have been on him. So he break down and say, yeah, I thought he was Mecca, so I accidentally shot him. This is why I don't play with guns. Child, now he knows the truth and Kane owns him. You should have got rid of him. Well, I can't wait till next week's episode, but I'm going to see you soon for, I guess, Pop Roast.